Hands on their heads, Fern Creek High School students evacuated from school.
As one person is raced to the hospital with a police escort.
Police tracking a shooter after the suspect goes on the run.
Now at 4, what we know about what happened inside Fern Creek High School.
I heard like a big pop, and then I saw a sheriff. I turned around and the sheriff ran upstairs, so I knew something was wrong.
Thanks for joining us today. I'm Elizabeth Woolsey.
And I'm David Scott.
Fern Creek High School locked down today after one person is shot.
Parents just waited for word that their children were okay. Now, WDRB's Valerie Chen was with the families as they have been getting reunited.
But we want to begin our team coverage right now with Emily Muir, who has been talking with police about what happened just a few hours ago. Emily?
Elizabeth, David, we know that police responded here to Fern Creek High around 1 o'clock today. We're actually just seeing some of the SWAT team leaving the school right now. They found one victim. That student was taken to University Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police believe the suspect left the school immediately after the shooting. Police tell us the shooter is thought to be a 15 or 16-year-old black male wearing a gray hoodie and black pants. He's thought to still be on the loose and thought to be armed. The school has been put on lockdown along with nearby schools. Students are being evacuated in groups with their hands up while police look for the gunman.
Just through the course of the investigation, it was determined that most likely he fled the scene immediately, and so they're just attempting to confirm that.
This is senseless. This is unacceptable. This cannot happen in our schools. So we will be cooperating with the Louisville Metro Police Department in any way possible to make sure, A, that we find out who this is and bring them to justice, and B, provide anything that this victim may need.
My son and his friend almost got shot. They were like 5 centimeters from the bullets being fired.
Again, MetroSafe tells us the suspect is a 15 to 16-year-old, thought to be a sophomore at Fern Creek High School, black male wearing gray hoodie and black pants. We're going to stay right here at the high school in case anything develops. Reporting live from Fern Creek High, Emily Muir, WDRB News.
Thank you, Emily, and we will get another update from you at 4:30.
Let's go right now to WDRB's Valerie Chen, who's been with parents as they get reunited with their children. This has been a big ordeal in itself today. Valerie, how is that process going?
Parents are calling it frustrating and disorganized, but many parents are just happy to be reunited with their children. This is Fern Creek Park. You can see parents are leaving with their children. They are arriving by bus from Fern Creek High School. It's been a slow process. They are taken to this tennis court where students are waiting for their parents to pick them up. Parents must bring an ID before they can leave. A lot of parents are still here. About a couple hundred are still here. But when we first arrived, it seemed like about 500 to 600 parents were waiting anxiously. Parents say they've been talking to their children, though, by text and by phone, knowing that they are okay. But they are still very frustrated with this whole process. And here's what these parents had to say.
A shooter shot a child in his classroom. Supposedly there was some sort of fight or something in the hallway, and I don't know what it was over or whatever, but next thing you know, there's gunfire.
It's scary that something like this can happen so close to home.
And there are also cooling stations here. There are buses because it's very warm out. They brought these buses for parents to wait in, especially the elderly, they say. And Fern Creek Elementary School, that dismissal is being delayed until LMPD gives the all clear. Live at Fern Creek Park, Valerie Chen, WDRB News.
All right, thanks, Valerie.
Thank you. I'm going to let you know Fern Creek Elementary School was on lockdown as well this afternoon, and it has been cleared for dismissal, according to JCPS.
And we know that one person was rushed to University Hospital after all this.
WDRB's Ryan Cummings picks up our team coverage there with what we know about the person hurt today. Ryan?
We haven't been told a lot of information about the victim so far, but police and hospital staff do confirm that someone is here with a gunshot wound from the high school, now recovering at University Hospital. The spokesperson does confirm that they were brought here earlier this afternoon. Police tell us their injuries are not life-threatening and that family members are currently inside with them. We also have not been told whether the victim was a male or female student. But again, one person is recovering here at University Hospital. Their family is inside. And if we have more details, we'll update you on WDRB.com. Live outside University Hospital, Ryan Cummings, WDRB News.
Thank you very much, Ryan. And the question that remains right now, who is responsible and why? We know very little about the suspect at this point.
WDRB's Kelly Davis with police right now. They're searching homes in a nearby neighborhood. Kelly, what do you know right now?
David, I'm standing just down the street from the suspect's home here in Newburgh. Police tell me that they are still searching for the suspect, and to give you an exact location for where we are about 6 miles away from Fern Creek High School. You can see that police have taped off the cul-de-sac as they search for the suspect. They tell me they are looking for 16-year-old Fern Creek student in connection to that school shooting. Police say they believe he is armed and dangerous. Now, I want to show you some video of the scene here just a couple hours ago. Neighbors tell me police showed up around 1:45 this afternoon. That's about 45 minutes after Fern Creek High School went on lockdown. We're told police have been in contact with the suspect's mother. Neighbors who have also spoken to the 16-year-old's mom say she is very concerned and upset. Again, police still do not have that suspect in custody. We will continue to update you as we have more information right here on WDRB News at 4:30 and again on our website at WDRB.com. Live in Newburgh, Kelly Davis, WDRB News.
Far-reaching issues because of this incident today, and it is still a developing story. Here's a recap of what we know so far.
Police have now confirmed that a person was shot in a classroom at Fern Creek High School about 1:30 this afternoon. That person is now being treated at University Hospital with what are described as non-life-threatening injuries. Officers are searching for the suspected shooter right now, described as a black male, 15 to 16 years old, wearing a gray hoodie with black pants. The school and staff went on lockdown. Students now have been evacuated. Parents will soon be able to pick them up at Fern Creek Park. Dismissal at Fern Creek Elementary School has now begun after being delayed for a while. We'll have more on these necessary details available right now on WDRB.com. We have this just now into the WDRB newsroom this afternoon. Jefferson County Sheriff's Department personnel tell us they have made an arrest in this afternoon's shooting at Fern Creek High School. One student was shot there today. They have just made this arrest just moments ago. We're not sure exactly where this happened. We're still gathering information. We'll have the very latest on WDRB.com and on this newscast as soon as we get it. We're taking you live to a news conference after the arrest in today's shooting at Fern Creek High School. Let's go there right now.
And that's all the details I have on who.
Are you able to say?
I don't have that information.
Are you able to say where he was arrested at?
No, I don't have that information.
Can you say if it was at his home or if it was at a business?
I don't know. All I know is that he was apprehended. So again, the shooter in this situation has been apprehended. He is in our custody, and that's all the information.
Phil, can you tell us just how many police units would have been involved in something like this?
I don't have a specific number. Of course, when there's a at least a high alert like this, the entire department has trained multiple times on how to respond to a possible shooting in a school. I think that our officers did a fantastic job of being able to secure the school and be able to search that very quickly as best they could and be able to get all the students out safely.
So the building is indeed safe now and is secure?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell us, we're hearing some rumblings that the victim may not have been the target of this shooting, that they were actually going after somebody else?
Again, it would be too early in the investigation to determine anything, whether it's a motive or what the relation is to the two involved. But again, I can at least say that it is secure at this point, and we're thankful that the victim's injuries are not life-threatening and the suspect has been apprehended.
And I imagine police at that point, once you know of a suspect, you're trying to find every relative, friend, acquaintance of that suspect. You're probably fanning out to a number of locations trying to locate him.
Well, absolutely. It takes the community to get involved with us and to assist us, and we're thankful for any tips that they've given. But at this time, it's also ask for patience as we continue to investigate and determine exactly what transpired. Continue to ask patience as the parents try to get these kids. Apparently the buses are a little bit delayed, and understandable because traffic's difficult out here with the street closures. So we just ask patience continued as we go about the afternoon. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Phil Russell.
LMPD spokesperson Phil Russell not really saying very much, but just saying that there has been an arrest in today's shooting at Fern Creek High School. Not saying just who that person is, how old they were, where they were found. Hopefully we will have much more information on this as this newscast goes along and on WDRB.com.
Back to this developing story now on the high school shooting. Police confirm a suspect has been taken into custody in connection with the Fern Creek High School shooting that left one student injured, but there is still a high police presence there.
WDRB's Emily Muir was at the scene shortly after police arrived, and they just gave us an update. Emily, what are police saying right now?
David, Elizabeth, we just talked to police, and a lot of them have been leaving, which is good news here from Fern Creek High School. And we're told that the juvenile was arrested at Fern Creek Park near Oxford Lane, and that is where students were being evacuated to, and parents were told to pick up their students. And we're told that the one victim at University Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Here's what LMPD's Phil Russell had to say.
The school has been cleared and secured. Given the all clear, we ask parents to continue to be patient as they're trying to reunite with their children. It's going to take some time to be able to get them from that location. But at this time, again, our officers were able to apprehend the suspect.
We keep getting more details as the night goes by, and we will bring you more information on WDRB News at 6. Reporting live from Fern Creek High, Emily Muir, WDRB News.
We want to bring you up to date now on today's shooting at Fern Creek High School.
Police have taken the shooting suspect into custody. He was arrested at Oxford Place about 4 o'clock. That's just north of Fern Creek Park, where parents were being told to pick up their children. Police believe he shot and wounded a male student in a classroom at Fern Creek High about 1 o'clock this afternoon. That person is now being treated at University Hospital with what are described as non-life-threatening injuries.
Parents are picking up Fern Creek High School students at Fern Creek Park, as David just said, and 2 other nearby schools also went on lockdown today. Some buses from Fern Creek Elementary School are delayed, so they're running late this afternoon. Be aware of that. And we have more details on all of this right now on WDRB.com and in 1 hour on WDRB News at 6. We will have an update for you then as well.